There was this homeless guy, yeah? Living at a train station in some city. Dude spent his days asking passengers for spare change, just enough to get by. One day, while he's out doing his usual rounds, he spots this tall guy. Clean suit, polished shoes, the whole Wall Street vibe. Right away, the beggar thinks, this guy's loaded. If I ask him, maybe I'll get something real good today. He walks up to the tall man and says, "Sir, could you spare some change?" But the tall man looks down at him and goes, "You're always asking people for stuff. Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar's like, "Give? Me? Sir, I'm a beggar. I got nothing. How could I possibly give anyone anything?" The tall man smiles and says, "Well, if you've got nothing to give, then you got no right to ask either. See, I'm a businessman. I believe in transactions, give and take. If you want something from me, you got to give me something in return." And just like that, he hops on the train and disappears. Now our guy, he's left standing there, those words echoing in his mind. If I can't give, I shouldn't be asking. That line hits him hard. Real hard. Maybe, just maybe, the reason he never gets much isn't because people are stingy, but because he's never offered anything in return. But then again, he thinks, I'm a beggar. What the hell do I have to give? For 2 whole days, he's stuck in that thought. No clue what to do. Then on the 3rd day, he's chilling near the station when he sees these flowers growing near the tracks. Bright, colourful, full of life. That's when the light bulb goes off. What if I start giving people flowers in return for their kindness? He actually likes the idea, so he picks a few flowers and heads to the platform. Next time someone gives him money, he hands them a flower in return. People smile, they're surprised, and they keep the flowers. They remember the moment. Slowly, more and more people start giving him money just to get that little flower and feel that good vibe. Every day he picks flowers and gives them out in exchange for coins, and people love it. One day, while doing his rounds, he sees that same tall guy sitting on a train again. The man who told him about give and take. The beggar rushes up to him and says, "Sir, today I've got something for you. I've got flowers. You give me something and I'll give you these." The man smiles, hands him some money, takes the flowers and says, well, look at you. You're not just a beggar anymore. You're a businessman now." Those words hit even deeper than the first time. The beggar starts thinking, damn, he's right. I'm not a beggar. I've become a trader, a businessman. His eyes light up. His chest lifts. He looks up at the sky, raises his hands and shouts out loud, "I'm not a beggar, I'm a businessman. I can be rich too." People around the station just look at him like he's nuts. Maybe they thought he lost his mind. But guess what? The next day, he's gone. No one sees him at the station ever again. 2 well-dressed men in suits are traveling together. One of them turns to the other and says, "Hey, do I know you from somewhere?" The other guy shrugs. "I don't think so. Pretty sure we're meeting for the first time." The first one smiles and says, "Nah, think back. We've met twice before on this very train." The second guy's like, I really don't remember. The first guy chuckles and says, "I was that beggar, the one you told about the power of give and take. Then later I gave you flowers." The other man's eyes go wide. "Oh my God, that was you. I remember now. You were handing out flowers, but wait, what's with the fancy suit now? Where are you headed?" The former beggar grins and says, "Yeah, that was me. But now I run a full-blown flower business and I'm headed to another city, expanding the brand." He goes on, "You know, that first day you told me about nature's law, the rule of giving before receiving, that changed everything. I kept thinking I was a beggar, but you helped me realize I was already a businessman. People weren't giving me charity, they were paying for those flowers. I was too blind to see it." He continues, "With the little money I made on the train, I bought more flowers, started selling in bigger places. Turns out, people here love flowers. And I became successful because I finally saw myself for what I truly was, not a beggar, but an entrepreneur." Both men smile, shake hands and get off at the station together, chatting about business and life. Moral of the story? Yo, listen up. Success, real success, starts with your mindset. That tall businessman? He just reminded the beggar of something we all forget sometimes. You only receive when you give. Change your perspective and you change your life. If you see yourself as small, you'll always stay small. But when you start thinking big, when you start respecting your own value, that's when everything changes. The key to success isn't in your pocket, it's in your mind. Grow your mindset, grow your life. Act like a boss even when no one else sees it yet. Because maybe you're not a beggar, maybe you're just a businessman waiting to bloom.